Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Count Christo and this is my Uberreich challenge as the Fascist United States. First off, Zoom has made a wonderful fan-made introduction to this mod. Enjoy.
America has decided to arm herself for protection against any aggressor. And the assembly lines of the automobile industry now become assembly lines of defense.
Командиры будут работать. Артизаны и партизаны. На вас смотрит спец огласил способный. Уничтожить. Разбойничать.
And in the streets, we shall never surrender.
Thank you for making that zoom. Very cool. Right, let us go back to the wonderful world of Hearts of Iron. I am fed, I am replenished, I am rejuvenated, I'm ready to go. Let's do this thing. The Civil War is obviously going extremely well. We are trashing them. The darn constitutionalists that they are being smashed with basically no difficulties so far. So that's always good. You guys are going to move over here. Excuse me. Thank you. Hello, Cody. How you doing?
Listen up.
How are you this fine day?
Attention.
Pushing in here, pushing in here. Good. Pockets going off without a hitch. Keep them pinned. Good. I'm pretty good, thank you. Christ, they're at 98%, 90, yeah. They're at 96% towards capitulation. How the hell did that happen?
Orders.
No more advancing. We can't risk them capitulating. That would be a disaster. Why are they so much closer to capitulation than last time? That's weird. How far in the focus tree are you? We are here. In terms of military stuff, we haven't done much, just a few naval focuses. Alright, so let's speed 5 it. We need to get this this war done. I hope I didn't miss too much. You didn't miss anything except kind of initial setup-y stuff, mostly. We haven't yet launched into the main part of the campaign, which will, of course, be the actual wars of expansion that will secure for us the factories that we need in order to pull off victory against such a mighty foe as the United States that we have set ourselves against. Not the United States, the Germany that we have set ourselves against. So we can, we'll see what we can do. We have got some more men coming out. I could do with a shuffle around of these front lines to help us defend more easily the borders that we are currently set up against. You guys would like to get down here. And now we just need to pass time, basically. Not capitulating them. Which might be a problem if the volunteers decide to push. They seem to be content to be inactive for now, however. Still got a bunch of enemy ships hostile engaged over here. Not many, actually. So let's switch things up a bit. If we ban down here and here, and instead try and send some shipping out the north, let's see if we can confuse our convoy raiders that way. We are going to need to import some tungsten. Let's see. We could actually import some from Mexico. Yeah, that works out. Nice. Missed a lot in the stream what happened to playing as England. We tried playing as England. That wasn't actually the last stream. That was stream before the last stream. And England didn't work very well, not least because we were too close to them. And they convoy raided the bejesus out of us, and their fleet was too big, and they beat us in Africa. It was all a big mess. So instead, we're going to play as as fascist USA, and I think that's going to go better. I have high hopes for our programs here. We are going to do much better. We could do some anti-democratic raids, but they are not necessary because the Honor the Confederacy decisions give us plenty of that. We are going to do a medium lobbying effort. We finally got the House back on board with the whole idea of us being in charge. Oh, whoops. Just got myself pocketed. There's the National Prosperity Program. We must not capitulate them. They are 96% of the way towards capitulation. Towards capitulation now. What we should do, I think, is... Oh, don't advance. Good lord. We're going to fall back from Denver for safety. I cannot allow them to capitulate, because if they capitulate, I don't think we can ever go fascist, and we'd have to restart yet again. Let me just drop a save just for the sake of it. Your micro game is bad. Look, there's no threat from these guys. We could fight them in the skies just for the air XP. It's not a terrible proposition. Let's get our wings a bit larger. There's construction 3 coming out, and we will get extraction as well. Good. Seems okay. And you guys can just trash in here now. And there's the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, which will keep France safe for a while. So that's good at least. Looks like the Allies are about to go to war with them. Unfortunate that none of the Commonwealth have actually managed to gain independence yet, although we know that many of them are working on it. Okay, if they would just take Denver again, that would be good. Just fall back. Just keep fall back. No, don't keep on attacking. Fall back. It's different. You missed encirclements. I know. We're not trying to encircle them. We're trying to make sure that they don't capitulate. It's because if they capitulate, it ruins the campaign. So let's fall back from Bismarck as well. I would like to just finish off this encircled division, however.
Yes, sir.
So let's get on that. And they are back convoy raiding in the north. Only with a few ships, though. I just don't want to fight their navy, because there's a possibility we get it back when the war ends. But I don't actually think we do. Yeah, the Germans obviously aren't going to fall back, but there's not much we can do about that. Just round them up, starve them, and then wait. We could do. But I don't really want to. There's no point. We can't round them up because we can't encircle them, because we can't take any more land, because I really do not want them to capitulate. Alright, this front is going to be perfectly easy to hold, obviously. We're going to get some army XP from them trying to grind their way through us. How is the Japanese Civil War going? Come on, Communist Japan, get on with it. One non-victory point tile would be fine. I know, but I'm not risking it. It's the risk. It's the risk that I cannot abide. Why can't I do war economy anymore? Because I'm not freaking fascist. Damn it. That's so annoying. Oh well. Partial is pretty good still. But that is upsetting. Alright, almost there. Just let them retake Bismarck, and then I'll reform on the front properly. We can do that here already. Might as well have the planning bonus ready for when we actually want to capitulate them. We're obviously going to roll over them as soon as that's the case. These Germans are going to demonstrate why we should be afraid. They joined the Comintern. Okay, looks like we're going to go to war with the Comintern pretty soon. That'll be fun. These guys haven't joined the Comintern yet, but they might. We have an attaché over there for now. You didn't get the decision to hold a referendum. I don't think that ever happens as the US, because they have this special focus tree. So yeah, it's weird. We keep the Bureau of Ships and the Air Plans Division, but we lose the War Department. What else? We kept the Bureau of Ships. That's good. I think those are the only ones we had. No, yeah, we lost the Labour Management Relations Act, which is really upsetting. That's really powerful. It's very frustrating, but oh well. What can you do?
Taking cover.
Alright, we can go back on the front line. Good. Okay. How you doing, chat? Sorry about the quick break, but man's got to eat. All our lovely divisions are marshalling. We'll probably break them in the south, if I had to guess. Let's get the right numbers of men in these things. We need another 7 here. So we'll put 7 there, and then we'll put some more in the center. Should be 8. There we go. Good. Got to maintain the equipment deficit, of course, so that they keep lend-leasing us, which is always good. Let's go for some operational integrity research. Just doing some caving in Minecraft. Have fun. I was tempted to do some Minecraft recently, because one of the streamer I follow was playing it with a mod pack that looked kind of fun. I haven't played it in years. You're holding out against a 90km/h wind. That is insane. Why the hell are you somewhere with a 90km/h wind? That is absurdly high winds. That's so high I'm struggling to believe you. Right, there we go. We spend months after a multiplayer to get you to play. Look, we'll do some more multiplayers. I guarantee this. There will be more multiplayers. Those Germans, look how well they're holding. It's insane. Less than a year later, I'm thinking you're doing Minecraft. It's been years. It's true, it hasn't been years, because I did do that little bit on stream. We're going to privatize somewhere. What's this actually giving us? Tennessee gets 2 building slots, and that's it. Poland has refused the ultimatum. Excuse me? Mexican Soviet Republic is justifying against us? What? March southwards. Okay, that's inconvenient. Well, we need to thin our lines then, I guess. Because we're gonna be at war with Mexico soon. Goody. Italy is going with their bonds with Germany. Well, I guess we know where those new troops should go now. On the Mexican border. And the Civil War isn't going to be over by the time we're at war with Mexico. So we're never going to be at peace. I hope that doesn't muck with any of my focuses. I don't think it does. I don't think we need to be at peace for any of this stuff. So that's good at least. And there goes the Uberreich declaration on Poland. Is Poland going to join the Allies? Yep, they are guaranteed by them. There goes Poland joining the Allies. But Britain is pretty much alone against the Allies now. So we'll see what happens there. Anything else I need to be doing? War propaganda against the Uberreich. Well, we do need the war support. And I have the political power without too much to spend it on. So sure, let's do some more propaganda against the Germans. Stop using those planes. We're going to want them over Sierra Madre. What? I didn't know we were playing Old World Blues. Good. And we have quite a lot of dockyards still to retake on the west coast, but that's okay. Why are they so much closer to capitulation this time than last time? It's strange. Bet the encirclement idea doesn't look so bad now, huh? Look. I guess. You're probably right. It doesn't. There goes Poland having capitulated. Poor Poland. I wonder if Germany is going to be able... The constitutionalists have called in the Philippines. Come on, Communist Japan. I'm rooting for you so much. Which game was the 3v3v3? It was a multiplayer we did a long time ago. Did I see a peace deal? Yeah, Poland, you didn't join the Allies? Oh, no, he did. So why isn't this area showing as occupied? Oh, it is. It's just... Why is it not green? Light green, anyway. The Comintern is getting pretty big these days. Oh, and there goes the British Civil War. Well, the British Empire has joined the Axis. They have about, well, a few more men. So who's the major in the Allies then? Oh god, there might not be one. Yeah, I don't think there is. So isn't that gonna just end the war right now? No, it doesn't look like it. It's interesting. Well, I really hope Germany doesn't get Canada. If Germany gets Canada, that might be like almost GG at that point. But hopefully they won't. It's 39. Get me the Thompson. Unfilled import requests from the UK. Yep, very fair. New UK. Send me some rubber. What determines a great power? Factory count and faction leadership. And there goes Luxembourg. Instant capitulation. Look at the speed of their divisions. Once it happened that Australia was a great power, they were probably the leader of the Allies. And there goes the Netherlands. The leader of the faction is always a great power.
Orders.
So how many more focuses? Just 2.5, right? 2.5 more focuses, and then we're
All in.
okay to capitulate these guys. Okay, those on the southern front need a new army. Go on this guy and switch it up a bit. There we go. So Mexico, being at war with the Comintern is fine, because being at war with a major unlocks some bits of our focus tree. There goes the Netherlands. And a peace treaty? Yeah. So Canada, they're independent! Hallelujah. But Germany is still at war with the Allies. India is independent, Australia is independent, New Zealand is independent. And they might now go communists. Who just joined the Comintern? Yugoslavia, right. That's going to bring... No, so that's interesting. It's going to mean that Yugoslavia and France are both locked off. Germany can't take them for a while. Civil War in the British Empire ends. Does the Allies exist? They do. Belgium is now the Allies. Good lord. This is a crazy game. And there goes the Mexican... the Mexican Declaration on Guatemala. Which should mean we get a call. We get a call. Oh, and another one. Free India was puppeted. But Canada was not. Canada is independent and in the Allies, which consists of South Africa, Australia. Ooh, the Dutch East Indies. Interesting, because rubber is one of the very few things that we don't naturally have. I have no convoys, apparently. That's not good. We should create some more convoys. Yeah, so I guess what we're probably going to do in one of our first wars is take Canada, and then we have these islands. We can launch naval invasions of Australia, New Zealand, Republic of Malaysia, Dutch East Indies, and we could declare on some other people to force them to join the Allies. That would be useful. It's a shame we couldn't get Mexico to join the Allies. And then we're going to be able to peace deal out the Allies, take a bunch of land. Venezuela joined the Axis. Oof, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. Yes, give me one moment. back. Sorry about that. You had New Zealand become a major before? Yeah, it's because they were the leader of the faction. God, Germany has some aluminium production now. That's not good. It's not good at all. Alright, and yet the Allies still exist in the form of Belgium. But at least we're going to be able to take some good bases around the world. And at least Italy and the British Empire are in the Axis. Those are both very good developments, because that means that there's going to be some easy invasion targets unlikely to be manned by Germany. What's the plan for this game? World conquest? Pretty much, yes. I think that's the only way we're going to be able to get the factory count to oppose the German menace. I think it was Belgium. Why haven't I been called by Guatemala yet? That's what I want to know. Italy and Germany are at peace again, so they'll send me some more volunteers. Sure. Oh, I shouldn't have accepted those, actually, because they might win the game. You might want to make a pre-planned naval invasion into Suriname in case Germany declares. Germany will not declare. Germany has no focus to declare on the United States. So we're fine. Actually, they do have a declaration in the United States, I think, somewhere in down here. But down the traditional historical tree, they have no way of going to war with me. Good thinking, though. Invade the world before Germany can? Pretty much. Pretty much. I'm very confused as to why I'm not being called into Guatemala's war. It looks like they're just going to die, and I'm just going to be okay with it. Not call in Big Brother to help them out, which is, well, questionable. They don't need a focus. Sometimes Germany can do strange things. They can, but I think it's unlikely. Especially since I'm fascist. Or at least I will be fascist soon. Declare war on Honduras. Nice. Some more senators supporting the government. Always nice. Got very good support these days. Why aren't these guys calling me in? It must be because I'm at war already. And they think I'm scared about my war or something. I guess we should shut down trade. Keep our convoys. Now, I really hope these guys don't go and win the war for me before I can finish my focuses, or I'm going to be really upset. In fact, I'm going to be so upset that if they do, I'm going to reload this freaking save, because I'm not restarting this campaign again just because of damn volunteers mucking with everything. I don't suppose... No. Venezuela's cancelled it. The Lend-Lease. Outrageous. Ah, my deficit isn't large enough anymore. It's unfortunate. We should probably start training some 40s. It's about time, isn't it? Why aren't I getting called to arms against Mexico? I'm very confused. We could do with some more dockyards now as well. Let's make the latest. Let's make a wave of dockyards. But actually, I don't really want to build dockyards before I get the Maritime Commission. So no, never mind. Cancel that plan. Back to mills. Build them in the inland states where we've built it up. What else could we do with infrastructure? Here, there's quite a few slots. Here, there's a bunch of slots. There's some up here. Sure. 6 there. Not bad. Why am I getting called in against Mexico? I'm very confused by this. We could get some more stuff up here. Oh, we got crazy good war support now. Still can't get that darn war economy though. Infantry expert probably. Be a good move. Ask to join wars. I can't. We're not in a faction or anything. Must be in a faction. Join members of that faction in a war. I think it's just because I'm already at war. Makes sure to get one El Salvador. But that should let me join, like, even when I'm at a war, right? Shouldn't it? I thought it should. Getting Lend-Lease. No legal transport path, unfortunately, is locking down our ability to actually import any of this stuff. There's privatize. Just another 140 days and we'll be out of this civil war nonsense. And there's Schwerpunkt, which means I could do this. And we have the army experience to actually buff that research these days. Let's grab... I would like a new plane. Oh yeah, we should get the medium tanks. No, I have to research the medium tanks after we've got the tech. The focus, because that's going to make them so much cheaper. Sure, let's get some smoke generators while we're kind of waiting. Monroe Doctrine. There are no ways to declare on the USA. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. You don't intervene in inter-US wars until the Monroe Doctrine. That's right. I remember now. Thank you for reminding me, chat. Much appreciated. I knew there was a reason I kept you around. Don't mind me, chat. Alright, let's get these guys going. El Salvador joins the Axis. Oh, good. Now, Germany is at war with the Soviet Union. Even though they had a non-aggression pact. Bye-bye, Soviets. Oh, dear. That's not good. Oh, I hadn't noticed Free India was in the Axis. Australia and these guys are still free. Yeah. So the Soviet Union is just going to absolutely melt. Guatemala's joined the Axis as well. Oh, dear. Even before the Americans go into Honduras and join war, end poor Honduras. And poor Honduras turns into a new front. Yeah, I mean, El Salvador had to go and join the freaking Axis. And the Japanese still haven't won. But the numbers on the front are getting more even. The huge factory advantage for the Japanese People's Republic is helping them. Certainly helping them. Just a few more bits of focus, and then we can actually start making some moves in this world. Threat of communism. We are now like almost 100% fascists. Very good. Aren't they still in the purge debuffs? Yeah. Heavily purged still. The poor bastards. Communist China declares war on Shaanxi. Okay. I wonder if the United Front will form. Looks like everyone hates Shaanxi and Communist China, so probably not. And Free India. Free India is being pushed into by Xinjiang. Yeah, that makes sense. It's also the state of Bengal. They just annexed most of Pakistan. They're leaving Sindh with the British. What? That's interesting. There's Communist China declaring on Xi Jinping. Not sensible. Some more war support. Could be good. We're not going to get much more. Actually, do I get war support from... I think I get war support from the Confederacy decisions, so we'll stick with that for now. It's true, the Soviets are technically in an offensive war. God, that's a lot of factories the Germans are getting, isn't it? Look at the French just melting before them. I'm amazed this front's so stagnant. It's frankly very impressive of the Soviets to hold so well. We don't want to do this right now because I need the political power for the honor the Confederacy decisions. More stuff to do. Give me 15 on that. Let's bump up these numbers a bit. But really, I just want to be able to start building some tanks. That's probably what we're going to do with our focuses once we've got this done. Alright, there goes Yugoslavia being munched up. At least Italy got some of it. That'll weaken the Germans a bit. Because obviously they'd be stronger if they had it personally. Some more supply company bonuses. Did I put supply companies in my divisions yet? No, I did not. Let's throw those in. Probably don't need them in the 20s, honestly. The armored division. I guess I might as well start building this now. And should we invent... I mean, we're not going to use many... Yeah, we probably are going to use some good armor divisions, so we should invent engineer companies. The Italians holding the line while they kill France first? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's possible. Anyone we can import from nearby? Not really. We're going to have to start importing from... we can get some... 2 chromium from Canada. Not really worth it. We're going to have to start importing from Germany at some point. The extra Civ factories really aren't going to make much difference. No, I guess we have to import from one of them. We should import from the Germans. Now, we really need Mexico to finish Honduras and El Salvador. Because if Mexico falls to Germany, I don't know what I'm going to do. It would be really bad, needless to say. Alright, you guys, come on. Let's get this Civil War nonsense out of the way, shall we? Yeah, I'll get some maintenance companies. We've got a lot of mills these days, so we're going to be able to build quite a few glorious tanks once we get to them. Alright, come on. Nearly there. I'm amazed that this is so stagnant. Like, the Soviets are doing sterling work, honestly. What's the casualty count like? The Xinjiang German War is actually what it is. What? What? Okay. Yeah, Soviet casualties are skyrocketing. Germans at 30,000. Oh my god. That is really low. Yeah, the Soviet losses are absolutely skyrocketing. Almost at 1 million already.
Ready to move.
Check their manpower. Soviets, they'll still be fine. They'll have like 2 million. Yep, there you go. 2 million. Told ya. Still getting a lend-lease from the French. French desperately trying to hold out in Africa. A valiant effort, no doubt, but one rather doomed to failure. I'm sorry to say. We could try and invade the Philippines, but I think it would just be a pain. That'll last them 2 weeks. Yeah, about. Alright, we can finally honor the Confederacy. Let's actually invade the Philippines.
Yes, sir.
I need you to go over here and get ready to launch an invasion. I don't own that province. I own this province, though. You're going to go land here. And the Navy is going to back you up as you go.
Attention.
And he has no valid path, because we're going to need to unban these two. And then you guys, with a commander. Are there enemy ships here? There are enemy ships here. We're just going to convoy escort. Don't start anything, if you can avoid it. Lend-lease from the Germans again, absolutely. Hey Rose, how you doing? Thanks for the raid. Welcome everybody. We're going to need to cancel these trades, because this is madness. Okay, so these guys should now be able to leave. No, I still don't have enough. What? How can I not have enough convoys? Trade supply needed 200. Finding some enemy subs. More Lend-Lease, good. The Paleolithic Raiders. Hey LGS, how you doing? LGS rather. I know you told me how to pronounce your name, but I don't dare risk it. Why can't you guys go to sea? We shouldn't need any, what do I need convoys for? Oh, the Lend-Leases. Yeah, I guess we better cancel the Lend-Leases. I mean, I do like getting level 3 artillery from the Germans. So let's keep that German Lend-Lease, but then cancel these, at least until we have enough dockyards. Who else is Lend-Leasing us right now? Japan. I want to let Japan keep Lend-Leasing me just because it's going to hurt them. And we want Japan to lose to their communists. So that seems good. Exit pursued by a bear. Venezuela, I don't think I need your crappy old guns. Peru, same story. El Salvador, no thank you. Okay, there we go. We have 4 convoys. Put to sea.
Attention.
Put to sea. Still not quite enough. Damn it. Alright, Japan. Stop Lend-Leasing me. Now, put to sea. Yes, okay. Good. And now, Germany. I'd like to request the Lend-Lease. I'd love some of all of this stuff. They refuse. No, does that mean their Lend-Lease has totally gone away? No, they're still supporting us with that level 3 artillery, which is good. Oh, Jesus Christ! I didn't notice we got into a fight. Well, there goes a large chunk of our fleet. Shh. Sugar. That's very unfortunate. But it looks like we won, at least. It's okay. These are early ships. They weren't going to be useful. We just need to make sure these guys get out.
Orders.
Okay, they're back in combat again. But we've got good cover for them, so they should be okay. Oh, that's not good. Alright, new infantry equipment. Superb. Give me a little more... Almost time for some new research. Can you refit old ships? You can, but it's very expensive. I find it's rarely worth it. Okay, these guys have made it through. Soon to be able to stop defending them up here. Good. Only 2 enemy ships in this region now. And... they're out. Alright, just protect them through the canal, and then they should be okay. Obviously, deficits running high on all fronts. That's just the nature of the beast right now. Almost finished the Confederacy focus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Almost finished the Confederacy focus, at which point we can finally switch to Fascist. And be okay. We got the political power saved up for it. You guys aren't going through the Panama Canal? Oh, they got the canal. Okay, that's unfortunate. Well, I guess we protect them as far as we can. You can't change the hulls, you can flip out the modules. Yeah. Yeah, it's how retrofitting works. But yeah, it's very expensive, especially if you want to replace stuff like guns. They are extraordinarily expensive to replace. There goes Kiev. Oh god, Soviets. It's not good. Justification against us or allies. The Mexican Soviet Republic is justifying against some more Central American people. But you haven't finished off Honduras yet. You idiots. The Anglo-Italian alliance. That's a significant British maneuvering. Not really. They were already in the Axis together. Alright, now they're out here. I'm not seeing any enemy ships. So I'm going to rebase my ships over here to Guam. Ready to support that naval invasion. It looks like they're going to go around Africa to get there. Good lord.
Listen up.
Alright, get these guys pocketed and destroyed. Nice. Okay, that tech slot. Sure, entrenchments seems nice. How close? A few more days on the Confederacy. And we can finally end this interminable civil war. Once we've done the focus, the decision. We mustn't forget we also have to actually do the decision. Okay, you gonna make it?
Attention.
I think he's gonna make it. Oh god, he's going through the Med. Okay, bit of a war zone right now. Where do you think they'll be landing? Who? My troops? They'll be landing Guam. So we sent them. We only need one guy just so we touch the Philippines.
Listen up.
And that way they won't count as untouched in war.
Move out.
And we'll be able to grab them in the peace deal, which will give us access to their rubber, and it'll also be some good air bases, sorry, some good naval bases to use against the Dutch East Indies, Australia, all that kind of good stuff. And we might go to war with the Comintern as well, obviously, because of Mexico, so it'll give us an area from which to invade Indochina. Should be nice. Do you still have the Panama Canal? No. The other Americans have the Panama Canal, but obviously we will take it back from them in the peace deal. Not true Uberreich? What do you mean this is true Uberreich? What are you talking about? Who you calling not true Uberreich? Alright, you guys can come down here.
Yes, sir.
Wipe them out. I see American flags everywhere. You can play Uberreich as America. You just have to play it as anyone. Okay. Almost January, at which point we will use that research slot. God, he's taking a really long time to get there. He may not get there in time, and this war may end before he ever arrives. In fact, yeah, I think it will. Okay. He needs to beat the Uberreich. Exactly. Managed to get these guys pocketed just by sending too many PT people to that encirclement. Oh, well. They're probably only free courts anyway, and I'm pretty sure they're going to disband as soon as this war's over. Nearly there. Nearly there.
Come on, move out.
Just defend yourselves while the relief arrives.
Listen up.
And we'll get some supply lines established from the north.
Commands.
Then you can just clean up this area. Good. Okay. Yeah, they're trashing the Soviets. French Commune's holding out admirably against Italy, at least. So there's that. Hey, Wosus, how you doing? Is it January? It's January, which means it's time for the 1940 techs. Probably going to grab the AA first. What are the casualties now? In the Soviet war, I'm guessing at least 3 million. 4.6. Holy Christ. That's it's pretty intense right there. We have to kill Mexico. Are we fighting a major technically? No, we have to kill Mexico before the Soviets capitulate. Otherwise, the Germans will take Mexico. We should be a real freaking pain, to say the least. The Soviets are obviously the only major left. Alright, so close. What about the Soviet manpower? Oh, it's got to be 0, right? Oh no, 1 million, because they've got the... they have some decisions for manpower. The magic manpower button doesn't work so well anymore. No, it's true.
Attention.
It does not. Alright, let's get them encircled and destroyed. Lots of empty front here. They're doing the Maritime Commission. How dare they? That's my Maritime Commission. Okay, finally, honor the Confederacy, which means we can we can move the capital. Just 10%. Celebrate Montgomery Day or whatever. Enshrine state rights. We can permit battle standards, and we can do the Constitutional Convention. Boom! We are fascists. Hell yeah! Good work, team. Which means now we can start down the War Powers Act so we can get some war goals against a bunch of people. Good. I think I'll go straight to eliminate the southern threat. Nice work. Okay.
Attention.
Now, let's just... I mean, should we just, like, do this?
Attention.
I don't think we're going to have much trouble in this. And many of these people are people I don't care if they die because they're
Move out.
the free course. So we won't actually be losing equipment and manpower when they die. Alright, just charge in.
Yes, sir.
Get me Bismarck. Get me this war done. Why do you have to do that finish before the war ends? Because you can't do this focus unless you're in a civil war or fascist. You're not banned, Gandalf. Remind me what the so-called buffs were. They have all the technology in the game. It's crazy.
Listen up.
It's just absolutely crazy strong. You're not banned. I can see you in chat. And there's no button that says unbanned. Oh, you're banned on Discord. I don't do the Discord anymore. That's Seth's problem.
Attention. Yes, sir.
More 1940 tech. Yeah, give me that plane. I could always justify on these guys, but it's just... Oh, it's 30 days now for some reason. Nice. Not sure why. But yeah, absolutely. Let's justify on them. Put us at war with the Comintern.
Orders.
Sounds good to me. Let me, there we go. You're at war with a major? Oh, apparently, yeah, the Constitutionalists just upgraded to a major. Congratulations, Constitutionalists. Just in time for you to die.
Yes, sir.
They're already at like 90-something%. 90%, yeah. So we should be able to capitulate them real fast with a nice, good old-fashioned victory point rush. And sure. Well, no, let's not use planes against them because I want my planes fresh and ready for fighting against Mexico. Good. As soon as these guys deploy, we'll split them up. Modify government, but I don't want that air wing commander because he's rubbish.
Ready to move.
He only gives fuel down, use down. Why would you ever want fuel use down as the United States? Communist China capitulated. The fall of Moscow. Oh god, no. Yeah, they're probably close to capitulation now. Only 56%. Come on, just hold out. I just need to get some land in Mexico. We can't let the freaking Germans hold Mexico because it'd be such a pain pushing them out of these mountains. Have you guys arrived at the Philippines yet? Very good question. Not even close. I don't think they're going to be there in time, sadly. I'm not going to delay retaking this land. We need the factories. Can't quite resume imports yet. The Confederated States.
Ready.
Alright, good. Still moving in there. Phoenix should fall there pretty easily. Salt Lake's being a bit of a pain.
Attention.
Let's move some more men towards them. What are we at now? 90% still? What? Have we made no progress? Maybe I should have some planes helping out. Fine, fine. I'll put some planes in. We'll get a bunch of fighters to make things go a bit faster over the Rockies. That seems good.
Ready.
Break 'em. Break 'em. How long till Mexico? Another 16 days? If you had a choice, would you stop terrorists destroying ancient landmarks and documents in the Middle East? Yes, obviously. Who would say no to that? A strange question.
Yes, sir.
There's Blitzkrieg. Nice. Gimme camp group. Let me back in to preserve the archives. Very funny. Alright, let's get more inland military factory production. Good. The coastal stuff will save because I want to put some dockyards there. No one saw that coming.
Ready to move.
Oh, I'm too hot. Sorry. Let me just take off my jumper. Give me a sec. Alright. We're back at it. 80% stability. It's not bad. Once we have war plans decision, we should get it higher. Xinjiang has capitulated. Really? Jesus. Free India's pushing in. There's some big Soviet victory points over here as well. Come on, we need to occupy Mexico. We should plan some naval invasions to grab their victory points
Attention.
for ourselves, so that we don't get so the Germans aren't able to take the states for a cheap point costs. But of course, the Germans will have a crazy amount of points in this war because they've taken out the freaking Soviets. I don't know if you've heard, but that's kind of important. Can you join the Axis to get in the war sooner? No, they don't want me. They don't want to get drawn into this
Attention.
highly undecisive war over here
Attention.
that we've got going on in America, apparently. They think it may yet turn against me. The important ones are just these good victory points. Okay, we should also launch some invasions from the east, perhaps. You guys can go in here. Good. You can end the civil war now, though, right? Yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it.
Ready to move.
That's what these guys are doing. And we're pushing along
All in.
all fronts where they're not actually present,
Commands.
which is always the best kind of front to push on. Hit your enemy where he is not. There goes Stalingrad. No! Please, Soviets, hold. Hold your ground. Just a little while longer. Okay,
Commands.
there's Phoenix.
Ready, sir.
Okay, come on. Keep it going, buddies. I believe in you. Okay.
Orders.
Come on. Capitulate already. You know you want to. There's no future in fighting. Unify with me. We have to take on the great German threat. Oh, I still have these battle plans active.
Move out.
Yeah, they can stop. Oh, I didn't mean to stop all these guys
Listen
there.
up.
Darn it.
Commands.
There we go. Okay. Okay, good. At least we took Phoenix before they arrived to stop us. These guys can come in, and we should get some reinforcements into Phoenix just to make sure it doesn't fall. Don't make me resort to a change petition.
Commands.
What are you talking about? Alright, you guys get down here. Problem is, a bunch of these guys are probably free corps, so they'll disband once the war ends. They might not disband if I'm at war with someone else, though, so we'll see. Alright. There's the justification. There's the war. I guess I bring back the fleet. Unless the troop is present. No, he's not there yet. So yeah, we're going to bring back the fleet. It's going to take a freaking while. But hopefully we'll be able to make some headway before it gets back too.
Move out!
Can I cross here? Yeah, probably.
Ready, sir!
Alright. Good luck, brave soldiers. I believe in you. Okay, and try here as well. And yep, Soviet Union has been called in. We should maybe just fight all the way along the front. Yeah, so now they want me to join the Axis. Which we should say no to. Because there's no real benefit to being in the Axis with them.
All in.
They're the faction leader and stuff still, so... The Constitutionalists joined the Soviet Union. What? You mean I'm going to have to demand this territory in the peace deal? Oh god, no. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad right there. And yeah, they're all being called in against us. Fine. Oh boys, Tanatuva's against us.
Yes, sir.
We should give it in now. Give it up now, rather. Alright, you two. Get over here. You. Get over here. We need some ships in this region.
Yes, sir.
We need to activate these battle plans. Which is a bit finicky to do with the strategic view adjustments, but it's worth it. Oh, this one's particularly tough. Oh,
Yes, sir.
just activate. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, these guys are all arriving. You want non-aggression pact? Yeah, sure, for now, that's fine. So it's going to be a while before I reward them. So it's a super cheap when you have a cause. I know, but it's still annoying. It's still, you know, they're not free. Alright, you guys. Convoy escort in Mexico. Naval invasion's underway. War economy coming up.
Yes, sir.
Alright, you guys. Los Angeles should end this thing.
Move out!
If it doesn't, just grab San Francisco, and that really should. We now need the planes back over Mexico, I think. Good, we're across the river
Go, go, go!
in a few places. Oh no, that was one of the places we were trying to cross. We're across it here, though.
Orders.
Bring these guys south, and then we'll just crush down
Ready.
along the river here. No.
Taking aim.
You guys still go here. That was right. Good. Next research. It's 1940. Yeah. That, please. They are defending some of these coastal victory points, sadly. But not others, fortunately. So, we might be okay. As long as we can occupy the states. Oh, damn. My guy over here got encircled and destroyed, it looks like.
Orders.
Come now, Confederalists. Constitutionalists even. It's time for you to go. At least the Constitutionalists are a major. Oh, which means maybe I should capitulate the Soviet... Yeah, it means I should capitulate the Mexicans before I capitulate the Constitutionalists. Because the war won't end until the Constitutionalists are dead.
All in.
Okay. Well, with that in mind, you guys... I'm afraid it's time to stop again.
Ready.
You guys, same deal. Time to stop. Just reorganize on the front line. That and well, it looks like it's the Shermans we're actually going to be using, so I'll research the Lee.
Ready to move.
Good. Okay. Anything else?
Come on, move out.
Yeah, we can keep pushing south through here. Looking pretty good here so far. Have managed to land successfully a lot down here.
Ready.
That's good. Let's get them all into one army that isn't overstacked.
Ready.
Some of you can head east. The rest of you just swallow up all these internal victory points. Good.
Move out.
Good. Crushing through. Helps he's on such low
Fort.
organization already. Nice.
Ready.
You guys, same dealio. You guys can push them back from the edge provinces. We just need to
Commands.
just put yourselves in range of their capital. That's what I really want. We want to be next to that east coast. Just knocking on capitulation's door.
Ready to move.
But not quite there yet. Italy still wants to send me more equipment. Sure. Let's make sure we have a permanent equipment deficit. Oh, they're actually holding us here, in which case I will go grab these big victory points behind the lines. Japan wants to send me some support equipment. Anything you want to send me so that you have less to use. Freaking Japan. Favorite Pokemon game. Never played a Pokemon game. They look really bad to me.
Yes, sir.
But obviously I say that as someone who hasn't played them, so I wouldn't really know.
Ready, sir.
Alright, we broke him here. Good. Make sure you get Panama. Good suggestion. Thank you. In the peace deal? Yeah, I won't forget. Freaking free French divisions
Move out.
are holding this damn victory point for the freaking...
Move out.
Oh, hello. One battleship versus a carrier. And some subs. Cool. You go, Idaho. Yep. We're going to sink it. Cool. Well, I hope I wasn't going to get those back on the peace deal, because we're definitely not getting them back. I can say that with confidence. At least we're not getting that one back.
Fall in.
Well, we should pocket them. The other one. Keep those guys pinned. Good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, still forcing our way across
Move
here.
out.
If we could just do that and then hop into this victory point. Generally, the air won't take land they don't have sea or land access to. It's true, so we should be okay, but
Ready to move.
they do eventually take it because they spend their victory point, their points. You know, they don't just sit around with points. God, freaking Guatemala is going to take these freaking provinces. Good lord. It's a shambles. A shambles. And we sunk only one of the 2 aircraft carriers the Americans had, which was actually their
Orders.
pride of their fleet, apparently.
Orders.
But we've got some reinforcements in here now.
Move out.
These guys have broken them. We should be able to take that victory point.
Ready,
You
sir.
guys are through now, so they'll fall nice and easy,
Yes, sir.
and we can cut through here.
Orders.
You are. How do you say this? Juarez? Jarez? I don't know. Has no defenders. That's good.
Yes, sir.
Should be easy work. I'm surprised the Soviets still haven't capitulated. 1 carrier and 3 submarines down in that one. You guys back them up. Back them up. If they capitulate to Guatemala, I'm going to be mad. There's the War Powers Act. There's our stability back up to 100%. Look at that. Beautiful thing. Let's rush towards... This should bypass, right? Yeah, bypass if they are a subject of us or they do not exist. It's a shame because they might have just said yes to this. We'll go manifest destiny so we can demand land off the Canadians sooner then.
Move out.
India declared war on the People's Indian Republic. What? Okay, so there's a neutral India. Neutral India is in the Comintern. Interesting. Communist India, which is 67% fascist, is in the Axis. Good lord. Harez. I don't know. Soviet Union. They're taking their time dying, the Soviet Union at least, which is good for us. What do we lose? Just some convoys, not too bad.
Ready.
Is that a Mexican state? Core Mexican state? Yes,
Ready
it
to
is.
move.
Let's try and take that off them then. That bunch of subs is apparently better than my guy. The War Powers Act. which gives us a picture of what's-his-face passing it, which is interesting. Considering he's leading the nation we're at war with right now, that doesn't really make a great deal of sense. I think I might be getting the wrong image.
Ready, sir.
Alright, drive them back there.
Attention.
Okay, to Seattle, my brothers. Mexico will fall the Soviet Union. I have every faith
All in.
the power of my behind-the-lines VP
Yes,
rush.
sir.
Though if Mexico City doesn't freaking fall soon, I may lose faith.
Ready, sir.
Okay, there we go. Got them there. And then the Italians are pushing up from down here. Okay, excellent. Can't complain, I guess. These guys can come across. Once I got them there. And we've got them in the north. Excellent news. Alright. And if we can get them in Seattle, obviously that should end things in the north. Should be excellent. Wrapping up this war. But I'm going to call it a part there on YouTube. Don't worry, stream, I'm not going anywhere. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Uberreich Challenge. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.